Alright boys, today I'm going to be showing you guys how I turned $22,000 into over $360,000 in less than 2 hours. And I'm going to basically break down the trade of why I decided to put in 20k, because again, 20k is still a lot of money, even for me. I won't even lie. So why did I decide to throw in $20,000 into this trade? What was the potential upside? And where did I actually end up selling? So we're going to get into that and break down basically the entire trade of what I did specifically. Alright boys, so I actually ended up calling this in my private public free group at around 3 mil market cap, and then on the alpha chat, I'm going to show you guys that real quick. So as you guys can see here, I actually called it on my alpha chat, which is also free as well, but you just have to be extremely loyal to the fraud gang. And we called this at a $2.5 million market cap. So let's get into the reason why I decided to, put in so much money into this play. And to be exact, actually 126.4 Solana. And I'm going to show you guys here. I'm going to put it right here actually. Basically the buys, right? And take a look at this chart, boys. So just make it go by, and then so I entered the trade around here, as we could see here, on average around 2 to 2.5 mil, and I ended up buying around 1% supply. So this was about 21 to 22k in total. So I'm already 22k deep into this. So the reason why I decided to put in so much money into this was because of the meme, right? We have here, do it for the Vine, whatever, right? But obviously Vinecoin has been a massive take on basically the whole Solana ecosystem as itself, right? It hit an all-time high of around 400 and something, 450 million, close to 500 mil actually. But the reason for this was because the founder of Vine was actually supporting this coin, right? And I had insider that a massive Viner back in the day, if you guys know him, King Batch, was actually going to get behind this coin. And again, using this information, what do? You front run the news, right? And you identify this specific narrative and said, okay, you know what? I think it's going to do well, right? Based on these certain aspects, right? But obviously, what do you do in this sort of situation? Obviously, you want to share it to the people that provide you value and etc. Because then you're exchanging this value of information, which is super important, right? Again, if you want to make a lot of money in the space, you have to provide value to another person, because then it won't be reciprocated. You get what I'm saying? So the reason for this, I had insider to this, called it at 2 mil market cap, shared it on the pond, shared it on my alpha chat at 2 to 3 mil entries, right? So I ended up picking a 1% bag up for myself, and not gonna lie, I was stressing, boys. This thing went down. It went all the way down here. It went it pumped up 4 mil, then goes down to 2 mil. And these buys, it would be someone's clipping 20 grand. Someone buys up another 7k, 15 grand clip, and it just kept going like this. And keep in mind, low-key, I was stressed. I won't even lie. Then it hit 5 mil, goes all the way down to 2.7. And then suddenly, right, a couple hours later, right, I'm just watching this chart. Me and the boys on the pond were just in a live stream just watching this, right? And I took my first profit, I believe, around the 5.4 mil market cap range. And I'm going to show the screen recording right now on the side so you guys could see my entries, right? So yeah, so low-key I was stressing, so I decided to pull out 18 SOL around the 6 mil market cap range. Ended up doing a little bit more, right? And set up a DCA, basically, right? So this was basically a dollar cost average of, I was just scared. I was like, you know what, let me take my, 50% gain and then go to bed, because it was getting pretty late at this point, right? But then as soon as this came around and everyone was hearing about the news that King Batch might be getting onto this, it suddenly started pumping like crazy. Kept going up within minutes, and hitting an all-time high of 37 mil. And I had a 1.1% bag. You're looking at that around, what, 400 grand all-time high. Obviously, you can't sell the top, but we ended up selling a lot and just basically front-running this news because, again, how high can this seriously go? Like, actually think about this, right? Sure, it's a derivative of Vine, but let's look at King Batch's socials. Okay, then clip to this. So, guys, if we take a look at King Batch's socials on Twitter, 2.2 million followers, right? But not a lot of engagement, 55 likes here. You know, here's where he burnt the 50% given to him, right? But still very underwhelming, 36,000. I saw this, I was like, you know what? Sure, he's a massive, massive guy from Vine, right? But he just doesn't have the engagement to show it. And I know that it wouldn't have taken off after this first pump. So I decided to, you know, sell most of my bag. I left a small moon bag, but my average sell was around 18 to $25 million in market cap, right? And what happened, right? Obviously, with people front running the news and, you know, good traders, right? It eventually went all the way to like 500K in less than a couple hours, right? So the people that bought here, obviously they lost, right? They were like, oh, King Batch is going to get on this. It's going to go to 50, 100 mil, whatever, right? But then people like me in the pond and the people that are providing value to other people, right, that got this information first, just front ran. And eventually, you know, it's trading. Someone's got to win. Someone's also got to lose. So this thing fell pretty hard. But again, we took our profits. I'm going to show the screen recording here of all the sold that was being sold. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in joining the pond, I'm going to show basically a Telegram link in the description, and you guys could join up and feel free to apply. It's completely free, but we're always dropping quality information. We're always doing custom live streams and everything like that. Keep in mind, this is not a paid group. I don't make money from this, right? But I just want to provide value to other people because I know in the end, people are going to share me alpha plays, and you know, it's just mutually benefiting each other. So as we can see here, there's always X's being called. This was January 28th. Today's the 29th, of course. 27th, look, we had a bunch, 32X, 30X, 20X, 11X, 26th, 18, 17, 12, 10. You know, and we're always dropping value for people here, 28X, 8X, 7X. So again, a lot of great plays are being shared within the pond. So if you're interested in joining, it's completely free. Just join the TG, link in the description, and I hope to see you soon.